If you remember last class, we are doing with the Linux command. What are the commands we have done with mkdir make directory? The for your folder, for your file, we have gwib. Okay. Now we need to create a folder, and to get into the folder, we use the cd. To get out of the folder, we use what? Cd double dot. Gwib, they are all 1, 2, and 3. They are all for what? Folder only. Create, get into the folder, get out of the folder. Gwib is used to create a file, to get into the file, and to close the file, we have one option called file close. Okay. Clear? Then we have one more option called FB, which is used for rename, okay, or move. So with folder, the behavior will be different. With the file, the behavior will be different. And with the hybrid, one folder and one file, if you use the behavior will be different. Example, FB, we have seen like, because it's a two variable or two arguments command, correct? One argument and here one argument. If both the arguments are folder in nature, you will get 4 kind of combinations. Correct. Folder, folder, folder. One available, not available. Then in some case it will be moved, in some case it will be renamed. Correct. In the file case also we have seen that one. And one more we have seen, it's a mixed type, folder and file. One place I kept folder, one place I kept file. Then what will be the behavior? So when it will be moved, when will be rename, everything we have done. Correct. Now on top of that, we have one more command called cp. Cp means what? Copy. Copy is also two argument command. Okay. So what are the combination you can get? Folder, folder, folder file, file folder, file file. Correct. One, this is what? Invalid combination. This will throw an error to you. Okay. So we have gone through all the different variants. Okay. Next, we had RM. RM is a two argument or single argument command? RM. RM minus RM, one folder name if you give, that is enough. But move, source and destination. Copy, source and destination. So MB and CP, they are two arguments command. Two arguments you need to pass. Rest all are single argument command. MKDI, how many arguments? Single. CD. Okay. Next RM, single. LS, if only if you. They are all what? Normally single argument command. RM minus RF you give directly folder or directly file. Okay, I have shown you both what will happen. Minus R is for what? Recursive behavior. F for force. Okay, for file, the option is option. If you want, you write it. If you don't want, you can ignore it. But for folder, you need to write like this. And we had one more option called LS. LS is for what? List. In the list, we use LS is a standard command. But what is the better to use? LS minus LTAR. You remember this like this only. LS minus LTAR only. And what is LTAR? I have already explained you. Where L is a list, T for timestamp, A for dot file, F for reverse. Reverse means what? Which you have done recently, that will show in the top. Okay. If you go for ascending to descending order, what happens? Time wise ascending to descending order. January 1 will come first and February will be the last. But if you tell reverse, February file will be in the top. Recent I want in the top. And old I want in the bottom. Correct. See, whenever you see here, whenever you work in a company, normally what happens? Whichever the least recent folder have, then that only will use more and more. Almost 20 days old. Will you work on that? It's a rate. So that is the reason LH minus LTAR you do. Time stamp within reverse order. Okay, sorting in what? Reverse is sorting. Reverse means what? Time as per the time you need to do the sorting. That's what? Whichever the February will be there, example, that will come in the top. Okay. Then we have one more command called man and help. Man is for what? Linux internal only. For the Linux internal command, you will use what? Man. But help you can use for what? Internal or external? Did I have shown you? If you remember vsim or vlib, I have shown. Then if you remember pipe, what is a pipe? What is the pipe? Pipe I have explained, right? Online people, what do you mean by pipe?
Output of one
Connection.
command is given to another output.
Correct. Output of one command will be used as an input to. There is a command 1, pipe command 2, pipe command 3. Okay. What happens? Example, command 1 will be there. Okay. It will take some input, correct? And it gives, okay, input 1 will be there. Imagine input 1, it will take input and it will give you one output 1. For command 2, okay, output 1 will be what? Input, and it will give you what? Imagine this is the input. They are what? Your output. If you think like this. For the second command, output 1 will be what? Input of command 2. And for command 3, what will happen? Output 2 will be the input and it will give you one something called output. Correct. Is it clear? Did we have tried on all the one? If you remember, I have used, there are two types of file. Example, I given you example, input 1. Okay, what are the input 1? I'll just give you one example. I have 50.txt file and 50.log file. 50 text file, 50 log file. I said first, give me the cat of what? Cat star.load. So what happened? What is the input? What is the input 1? Input 1 will be 50 txt file, also 50 log file, log file. But when I give this the command, what? What will be the output? 50 all means what? All file output. 50 star log file as output. Correct? Do you agree? Clear? That will be your output 1. Output 1 for command 2. Okay. Command 1. This is the input. This is the output. Correct? This is the input. Okay. Input will be what? 50 star.log file as output. Correct? Now here input here. 50 log file will be behaving what? Input here. And what is the output you got? What is the output you will get? Grep. Do you remember grep? Okay. UVM error line as output. Do you agree? Why the command called I what? Grep मायने का यार? Okay, I'll write it here. Grep मायने का यार? UVM error. Here. Cat start out with. Do you agree? Cat start.log, if you give, what will happen? Input will be 50 txt file, 50 log file. You will get the output of all the 50 log files, log files. Command 2 will be like a grep मायने का यार UVM error. So what happens? Input will be what? Output of all 50 log file. And what is the output you will get? UVM error line only. Do you remember? Next, command 3. If you remember, awk मायने here colon single printf $nf if you remember. It was the command. So what happened? Input will be UVM error line, correct? Okay, that is what output to whatever your output to is that line will come. And what is the out number? Error value. Clear? So is it clear what is a pipe had done? Okay, I have given you one example just to make you feel what the pipe actually will do. If you want, you can make note. Okay, that completes the entire revision. Now we'll go with the new command. Press grep, find and all. Here, it makes it very clear. What do you mean by pipe? Okay, keep in mind this command is called as pipe. Okay, we don't use your what word string format. We use what operator format. Grep is word or what string format. Okay, this will be one line. This is the operator format. Okay, one more time. Let me just explain you here. Grep, sorry. See here. One more time. Last time, let me just tell you. Command 1, command 2, command 3. Pipe, if I give, what it will take some input, it will throw one output. That output will become what? Input to command 2. Okay, it will take output of this, it will also throw one output. That output will become what? Input for this one, and it will throw finally one output. That is what I have written. Command 1 input I will give, I will throw one output. That output will become my what? Input. It will give you one output. That output will be input for what? KMD3. It will give you one output. Clear? Now, one by one, let us understand. Command 1, what I have placed there, cat star.log. I have 50 text file, 50 log file. If you remember, I have shown you, okay, 50 text file and 50 log file. What you will get finally? 50 log file. By doing this, what you will get? Only log files will get it. Okay, text it will be removed. Correct? So 50 log file, I output all the 50 log file output, you will get it. Only log file. Correct. Now in the 50 log file, there is a one line called UVM error in all the files. I am not interested in all the lines. What I am interested with? UVM error. So grep minus IR UVM error means what happens? 50 log input it will take, and it will throw only what particular line. What is that line? UVM error line. It will throw to you. That line it will consider for which command? Third command it will go as a UVM error. That line will go as what? Input. And what it will throw to you? I'm not interested in the entire line. I'm interested in what? Value. Error value. What is the error value? So it will give you only error value. How quick this is? In one shot you can get it. Write the notes properly. If you think like chat GPT, I will do. See, first you need to know what exactly is it available or not. If you know, then you can do the chat GPT. Correct. Even you don't know the behavior is exist or not. What you'll do, ChatGPT? Cannot do it. Then can we move on? See, that completes your all the revision. Next, we have an option called as grep. Okay, grep is the what I was supposed to tell you. Grep UVM error, something like this. First, what is a dot meaning? If I give a dot, okay, standard command will be like this. Okay, one example I have shown. So grep switch you can see switch. Then pattern you can call. Then you can call path. Okay. What is the switch IR switch here? What is the pattern? Example UVM error. Where I want example, this is the path है. See, right? There is a log folder. There I want to see, find this. What is IR? IR switch. Which I'm talking about. I is insensitive. R with recursion. When I give this path, MNT log, it not only find in this folder, even there is a subfolder A, B or something. See, imagine this is the path I will be giving. Recursion is important. MNT log, there is A folder. MNT log, there is some B folder. MNT log, there is some A dot hello dot txt. Everywhere it will stay. Okay. It may be one more called MNT D logs A D E F. See what here R means. This is the path you have given here. This is the path you have given. In this path, if any folder is there, this is a folder, it will look there also. Another folder, it will go there also. If it is any sub folder, it will go there also. If any file, it will go there also. R recursive, go everywhere. From this path down, how many folders you have, go through everything. Don't leave even one node. If you not tell R, then what happens? In this, whatever the file is there, that only it will go. It won't check here, won't check here. It will check only this file. It won't check this also. Got it? What is R? R means recursive. Go through everyone. Whatever the path will give, go down to everyone. I means K insensitive. K insensitive means it can be UVM error, word, or UVM error, or UVM error, UVM, insensitive. Means any type of word you search. That is what this which I indicated. Clear? Let's move. Pattern. Pattern word to search. Which is the word you wanted to search. Example, I have given UVM error. Clear? That you need to give in a double quote. Switch is clear. What is switch? What is a pattern is clear. Next path. Okay. In place of path, if you give dot, what do you mean by dot? Correct. It, it means current folder. If you give like this, lots. Now I'll give you two options. You just tell me what is this? What is this? PWD. When I do PWD, I will get a example MNT data. This is my PWD part. PWD is present working time. Okay. Now if we give this line 170, I mean 71 line number. If I give, what will happen? What is the path it will take? Huh? What is the path? If you put a dot, what will be the path it will take? Current path. What is your current path? D. Huh? D. Fully you tell me. Slide D. D drive it will directly go on. Okay. You don't have means if you tell dot, immediately whatever the folder you will be there, no, in that folder only it will check. It will not check any other place. No, Baba, you stand here and you if you from the D drive, okay, you want to check some C drive, you can give that path. Clear? Dot with dot in the Linux means current path. Okay, clear? Anyone have any doubt? Graph word is clear. IR which is clear. The pattern clear. Pattern can be anything. And the what? Path. Path can be what? If you give dot means current folder. Or if you give like this, whichever the path you are giving, that it will. So I think anyone have any doubt? If you are clear, you can make a note. Then we'll execute and then show you. One small thing. They want a demonetization, right? They have banned 2000 rupee notes and 500 rupee notes. Correct? How much they have banned? Totally all that circulated amount, if I count it, how much that amount will be? It is equal to 15 lakh crore. When the demonetization happened, 500 to 2000, everything we have accumulated, RBI have again collected back. The total value of it is 15 lakh crore. Now, if you remember, the Trump has put a tariff, correct, on so many countries. How much he earned in 6 months, 17 lakh crore. Only from the tariffs. And grep word, you can write a full form: global regular expression. That is what the grep word meaning: global regular expression. One small question: Indonesia is a Hindu country or Muslim country? Okay. Major is a Muslim country, correct? Then on their currency notes, why Lord Ganesha picture is there? On their currency, being a Indonesian currency. Check. It's a Muslim dominated country, correct? Just type Indonesia currency Ganesh idol, something you type, you'll get to know that currency. Then you get there, Siddharth? Huh?
Muslim majority countries.
Pardon? No, I what only one of the students said something. Then
It's a Muslim majority company.
correct, Muslim majority country, correct? Then
Yes,
the
sir.
question is why our India is Hindu dominated. Still we don't have Ganesh ideal, right? In Indonesia, why they have? Then can we remove it? This thing is later. Okay. Grep clear. Can we do one example for a grep? Then we'll move on. Grep example, my name add. I wanted to find one function called add. Add. Grep my name add. Dot if I give, where it will search? In this path it will. Can you see here? Add. It can be GP address. Add word it will look for. When you look for ADDR, okay, it can be added address, P address. Here also they have a word called ADD. Okay. See, all the play ADD is there. Do you agree? Address, ADD letter, wherever it will get, it will look for all the ADD. What the grep will do? Grep will do this. Grep माने आया. Okay. Dot is the current working directory. No, Baba. Slash inventory D drive entire you check. Now entire D drive it will look for. If you can give a current, you can give a path, you can give a dot. Dot means what? Currency. Anyone have any doubt? Okay. So that leads to reference. Next comes find. Okay. Now, what is a find and what is a grep? Both have a different. See, here What it is doing? ADD means if I open this file, if I open anything, you'll find a word related to something called add. Find it not happening. There may be some word anywhere ADD somewhere else, addition or something. Okay, so that it will look for. I'm not able to do the find because I need to reinstall the word once again. Okay. Anywhere there is a word called ADD, it will look for that. Is it a content or a file name? What is the search page? Now it is happened. Huh? Content? No, Baba, I don't need content. I need file name. We'll go here and you need to do what? You disable this. Now search to find ADD. What is this? Content or file name? Now what is it? What search is going on? File search or content search? File search. So you know the difference between file search and content search. Grep is what? Grep is what? Find is what? Grep will do content search. See? People actually will get lot of confusion. Grep means what? Content search. Content of file. Correct? And find means what? Huh? File search. So you need to know the difference between find and a grep. What happens? Lot of people will get for grep they use a find, they will use a grep. Find when you need to use find only for file. Grep means content. Now let us go for this. Find path with and file name. Pattern, let's call it pattern one. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'll bring the graph also so that it will be easy for you to remember. Which pattern and path became in the again. Clear? Okay. So you remember like this because what happened? Going ahead, you mix both the command. So you remember one command. Maybe you remember the grep. You remember one grep command. Grep you are making a what? Find. This which either no leave one gap and move this one. The extra you'll get it that will percent. Because what happens? Even if you give dig in the second, dig in the third, won't run. You need to give in this pattern only. Okay. Grep what happens? Switch pattern path. Find what will happen. You leave one gap. Which will come here. They will come in the here fourth. What is left? Path. Got it? So one you remember and one you try to have one lab to remember. Here. Imagine it. Grep, you know. Now for find we are trying it. Find command how to write. You can put dot. Dot means what? Current. Okay. Or you can put /mntd. In this path you want switch is this time switch name is called what? I name. Pattern is what? Example add dot sv something any name. Okay, whichever the name you want to define. That is what we call a pattern here. Here you had a content pattern, here file pattern. Here. Or even if you want, you can go. It means correct folders. Here, what is your path? Path can be dot you can use or /mntd or something you can use it any path. Okay, what is your dot? Current folder. in the given path. Correct. Next one. Path is a switch. What is the switch we are using? My name, I name. Just give me 1 second. Find my name. What is this pattern will do? Any name will be there. Case is insensitive. I mean insensitive. And any name if you want to give, okay, it can be any name, however you want, you can give it. Okay, case insensitive name. Path done, switch done, pattern. Pattern I can give like a apv text dot sv. This is the file I wanted to search. File. This is the file I want. Clear? So I can give find dot my I name apv text. Clear? Anyone have any problem? That is what your find. Find and grep difference. What is the find and grep difference? Find is for checking find. And grep is for content. In simple, again, if you want to know, see throughout Linux, I have explained, whatever I was taking for two people. One is for folder, one is for file. In the folder, what you'll have? File. Folder shares means what? You'll do what? Find or grep. Find. In the file, what you have? Content. File shares means what? Grep. In the inside a file, if you want to search anything, what you'll do? Grep. Inside folder, if you want to search anything, what you'll do? Simple that only. Again, wherever you go, again it will be go for one for file, one for folder. Where you will do file search? Inside file or inside folder? Inside folder. Where you will do content search? Inside file. See, I said, entire Linux you need to learn for two people. One for folder, what is their behavior? One for the file, what is their behavior? If you know that, see, actually in the Indonesia, if you go, there is one active volcano is there. Okay. Long back, what happened? Active volcano means it can erupt any point of time, So long back, in order to not to erupt, they kept a Ganesha idol here. Okay. And from that day till now, it is never erupted at all. Okay. And so that is the reason Indonesia people think Lord Ganesha is protecting them. Okay. And that is the reason their currency have a Ganesha idol. Not only currency, even they have one big Ganesha idol temple also there. Lot of you can find it related to the Ganesha. One small question. See, on anyone's marriage, you take anyone Hindu people, anyone's marriage on a which god photo will be there? Paka. You may be Jain, you may be Buddha, or you may be any, correct? You may be Gauda, you may be Lingayat, some, okay. Maybe Telugu people or Tamil people, anyone if you take it. Which god? Ganesh. Why?
Blessed like this.
Huh? Correct, right? See, example, if you go to Andhra people, Tirupati, what law many people will follow. Correct. If you go to Tamil Nadu, some other people go God. Correct. But when it comes to the marriage, everyone will follow only one God. Why? Even if you take Jaina, we will follow Mahavira. Correct. But when marriage will come, Ganesh ideally one first will be having. It's someone was telling something. I didn't get. Yeah. Tell me. Online person one. No, someone said something. Online people. See what happened. There is one story myth. Okay, mythology story. If I'm not wrong, Krishna or something. Okay, they will be going. They invited all the gods for their marriage. All the gods they have invited for their marriage. They forgot to invite Ganesha. In the marriage, they forgot to invite the Ganesha idea, Ganesha god, and they called everyone. So I can recall what happened. Rath was here. Rath, you know, right? Previously, Raja Maharaja used to go in the Rath. Correct. Okay. So when the Rath was going, lot of rats came and they digged it. A rat is for Ganesha, you know. Okay. And I hear again that whatever the Rath was there, it got into that and it was not able to move at all. Okay. Then finally, if I'm not wrong, Krishna or something. Okay. I will not remember which god. Okay. Then he realized I made a mistake. I didn't call who? Ganesha for my marriage. And that is the reason he created this problem for us. Okay. So that is the reason. Then he asked for sorry and all. Okay, from now onwards, any of my kids or anything, first invitation I'll give it to you only. And they have the Pratha started. Okay. There is a one temple is there. If I'm not wrong in Rajasthan or something. Lot of people, okay, send a first invitation card to that place. Okay. That is why you will give your first invitation card to whom? Lord Ganesh. Because he is a Vignaharta. Okay. So problem should not have to come in your life. Done? Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Find, I think it's very clear. Can we do one find? See, find I will do. What I need to give? Path. Let me give dot. Double quote. Sorry. Switch. What is the switch? What is the switch name? I need. What shall I search? Example. Yes. Text. Text file. Let me check. Did we got? Is it a file or content? File. So that is how you can able to find anything. Clear? Okay. Now I think PWD you know, right? PWD you can write one more. PWD present working directory. If I give PWD, what will happen? We'll get the current path. Present working directory. Next, there is a set awk. Okay. Awk. That will be 150. Class. Now any Excel file will be there. Example, one Excel file is there. Okay. And from any file or anything, one particular first word of that file I need to consider. Only first word of that file I need. Okay. So I can do like this. Awk minus f comma print rather. What is the file? Awk. Awk. Okay, roll bracket I missed it. What happens if you check this file regression report? I'll just do the cat. What is the cat will do? What the cat will give you? LS will give you what? List of what? Folder? Example. Or content of folder? Content of file? You only said last time. Cat. Cat will give you what? Content of file. See, you see the content of entire file like this, correct? In this content, I need first line, first word, when first column you can call. Okay. What I can use? Awk. Awk will give you can extract from any file any particular pattern you want to. From every file, fourth word I need to extract. For every from every file, fifth word or second line or fifth line of every file I wanted. Got it? Or from last to second line I wanted to extract. I have 50 files. From the 50 files, last to second line I want to extract. If you do extraction of manually 50 line extraction, it takes hell out of time for you. But why awk? It's just a minute. Any particular pattern from any file if you want, you can use awk. Is it clear? Any particular column, particular row, like that, and a particular word, fifth word of the file. Okay, I have 100 file. From all the 100 file, I need what? Fifth word only. All the details. Okay, awk. AWK awk. Minus F is a switch, comma is a key. All these are being separated via what? Comma. Comma is pattern. Okay, in that when I separate via the comma, first one, second one, third one, fourth one, what do you need to do? First one. No, Baba, you are telling second one I need. Second one you get line value. No, I need third one, third column. No, Baba, I need fourth one. Clear? You just see the cat of cat. The fourth one will be what? This one will be. So this is the company. Awk. You can read it. Done. Can we move to the next command? Stream editor. Find and replace. What they use it for? Find and replace. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I want cat story. Number one. Subject next I'm taking subject to one cat story is there. Huh? I have copy pasted this just to make you feel what actually I'm doing. They want cat story is it? Okay. I'll copy in one folder. Just give me 1 second. Cat story. Cat story. I'll just I'll take you to this. One cat story I have created, correct? Now I do instead of cat, I wanted to create a dog story. So what is your job? Now I need to replace cat with what? Dog. Who will do this? Search and replace. You got the word is search and replace. Now it will search for all the cat and it will replace with what? Dog. Come to replace. Cat. Take one. Now you here there is one cat story file is there. Cat story means what? Cat means what? Content of that will come. Cat who walked by himself and all that this non-item story is there. Now I'll put this one. And file which one I'll put? First cat story. And now what happened? No. Yeah. I things I not have. Happen. Entire cat story become what now dog story. You see, the cat who walked by himself, the dog who walked by himself. Clear? See what I did? Yeah. Can you feel that dog story now? What is chat means? What is SCD? String editor. Okay, what it will do? Find and replace. If you want to find something and if you want to replace something in the Linux, in a word, how do you know why find and replace or search and replace? You have done a lot of time. Here how to do it. It is the way. Correct. What is the command? Sed string editor. S stand for search and replace. S stand for what? Search and replace. Search what? Replace with what? Okay, which file? Okay. Okay. Now leave later. I said n number of times. Linux command is equivalent to which scripting? Perl pakka. Perl, how will you do search and replace? The same option. See, I'll just show you in the Perl also. If you know Perl, major things you can do the Linux because Perl and Linux are almost similar. So many. If you go to the Perl, Perl also have the same line like this. See, previously, war and all, we used to, any war, we used to play in a field. Okay, some two human will be there, they will hit or they will fire and all. Correct. Next war model has changed to the bio war. Okay, COVID is what? Tell me. COVID is what? Kind of bio war, can I call? Okay, what is the next version of the war? Sky war. See, now if I want to destroy one country, example America, I want to destroy. I don't have to put any bomb or anything, nothing. Entire America satellite, if I blast, internet will work. Chalo, leave it there. Any missile can take off. No missile can take off. Nothing internet will work. Okay. So can you win the war? In one day it can be done. Okay. Blast this entire satellite. Don't leave one satellite also of there. If no communication, where the war is? Okay. Will they will go and take the gun? Gun is of no use nowadays, correct? Okay. If you blast the satellite, no missile can take off at all. Oh. So nowadays, blasting of satellite is what? A new technology we are going to perform. Okay, in that India also have a mastery in that. Then what is standard? What the chat will do? Stream editor. What they will do? Search and replace. It will search one word and it will replace it for you. See now, said as cat, dog, cat story I have put. It given dog story, correct. But do I want to print on screen or I want to print on file? If suppose I want to print on file, how will you do? You need to use this symbol. And you create any file, okay. You can write any file. There's no rule that you need to first create, no. In the runtime, whatever you want, you give the name. .txt. Now what happens? This command print will happen on the screen or in the file? File. If you want to happen on the screen, don't give anything. If you give the arrow, printing will happen into the what? File. This command print will happen inside what? This file. Now if I remove this one, the arrow I will remove. Then where happen? It will happen on the screen. So what is this? This is a right. What is this symbol is for? Right symbol. You can make a note. Right. If you run any command and if you want to take into one file, you can do the arrow. Then what is the shadow? Now, chalo, this is fine. Sometime I'll give like this one. Okay. Just for a while, okay. I'll print cat dog story. Means something already has printed into this file, right? Cat means what? This content of this file will come here. Okay. See now one more time I'll run this command, but I'll give double arrow this time. Okay. Try to understand what will happen. What happened? Ultimately, what do you mean by that? So this is called append. What do you call this one? Append. See now this is right. This is append. What do you mean by this? If you give this arrow, example, some ls you given command and a.txt. They will create a new file. First, what it will do, create a new file by the name called a.txt, and then it will write create new file plus write. Is it clear? Now, ls. What do you mean by this? Write into this one. Right. What do you mean by this? Already you have created, you have written. In that, I will not create newly once more time. In that existing file, I'll write it. So what will happen? In the existing file, if you remember, one story already was there till here. Again, if I write, what happens? It will append. It will one more time add it. Okay. Create means what? Freshly, if you create every time, what happens? Only one time will be written. But this option will be what? Append. Append means what? What? It won't create newly. In a created file, whatever there, below it will go and it will write. Is it clear? So it will create plus write. What is this? Append means what? Only write. Whatever you have written into that, it will be keep adding it to that. It won't create newly. It will create every time what? New file will be created, plus write will happen. Here, only write. New file won't create. Okay. If you create this one, again and again, it will be keep adding to the same file. Okay. This is called append. Append. This is called write operation. Write means what? Create plus write. Append means only write. Create won't happen. See, whenever you go to any company, Linux is the first thing you are supposed to know, correct? If you don't know Linux, you cannot start at all. So these commands and all you are supposed to know. What max to max, mkdir cd. Then you will write in a Linux resume. I know Linux. What you know Linux? Mkdir cd. Two options you know. And what my student will write in their resume? I know the Linux. Only they know only two commands. Max to max. What you got? Mkdir cd. But you got to know lot of things are there in the Linux. Clear? Can we move on? Okay. So what is this symbol? Create plus write. Create the file, then write into that. What is this? Only write. It won't create new file. Right? It won't create a new file. It will create a new file. Or write always in the new file. Write in the existing file. Write in the existing file. Write in the new file always. Then can we move on? Here, there is one more option called th mode. Okay. What is a CH mode? Change mode. Okay. First of all, before I explain the change mode, immediately we'll be going for next digital, right? In the digital, what is the first topic you will be going to study? Number system. Pakka? Okay. First, let me go to the digital and I'll come back to the Linux one. Digital. Okay. In that number system, you will be going to learn. Correct? What are the number system? Maybe some people will tell decimal. Sorry, first binary. Binary, then octa, decimal, hexa. Correct? Now, where the hexa will be used? Chalo, leave it. Where the decimal is used? On your day-to-day counting, what your number system you use? Pakka? Anyone use hexadecimal? No, right? Okay. Where you are using hexadecimal? Huh? Entire VLSI is hexadecimal only. If you are coming to the VLSI, we don't use any number system other than hexadecimal. Okay. Once we start the our main course, now you'll get a slowly. Now Linux, then digital, then main one by one topic. When we start, you'll get to know that. Okay. Entire VLSI. In the VLSI, we don't use any number system. Only one number system we use. What we got? Hexadecimal. For everything, hexadecimal. See, example, there is one memory. Example, there is one memory. What is this? This is address. This is the data. Address will be in which format? Which format? Hexadecimal. So going ahead, totally your VLSI or your hardware will talk only when which section. That hexadecimal also I'm going to show you right now here only. Binary. Finally, see all the forms will go to what? Binary format. Ultimately, your hardware will understand only binary format. Now the question is octa. Hello, you can justify me why the binary, hexadecimal, decimal. Some or other you will get one or two example, you will get it. Octa, one real case of that. Where you use octadecimal. Sorry, octa. Okay, other people I may not expect, at least from you too, I will expect. Okay, from you also. The topics are all done already. Question is that octa, not binary, decimal, hexadecimal. Leave about one. Octa, where we use octa. Octa number system.
So the UTC, the encryption.
You are going proper, but you said something wrong again. I thought you will tell. Okay, leave it and then. Just now I said that word. Which topic I was able to explain? No. Before this word digital. Change mode. CH mode, if you remember. 777. Max to max, you can go till what value? 7. Which number system will have maximum 7 eigenvalue? Huh? Octa? Okay. See, now the next topic I was about to explain. Which topic? Change mode. CH mode. CH mode means it use which number system? Octa. So keep in mind, you will ask me what is the advantage or where is the application of this one? Okay, binary, hexadecimal also some or other way you will get to know. Octa, where we are using octa means CH mode. Change mode, which number system we use? Octa. Okay, now just give me one minute. What is the number we are using? It wants everywhere. Memory means what will come? IRQ means interrupt. Interrupt. In interrupt also what you'll use? Your entire your hardware is based on what? Hexadecimal. Decimal in your daily life, everything you will do by what? Decimal. Computer will do everything in what? First top VLSI part, what will be the VLSI? Everything will be in hexadecimal. Maybe in the anything in the memory. Finally everything you need to go to memory only. Or something like an interrupt. That all will operation will happen in which format? Hexadecimal only. Binary means lowest work. Everything will be left. Finally will be converted to what? Binary formats. Finally everything will be converted to what? Binary format. 0 or 1. Now what is left? Octa. Where we are using octa? Change. Okay. Now what is change mode? I'll explain. Now next command we have is ch mod. ch mod. ch means change mode. Change mode. Mine RE1 switch. Mine are 777 is the highest permission we use. What is a 777? First of all, you can note down this. You note down this, then I will print it. 17 for owner, 17 for group, 17 for other. 7 is what? 7 is what? 111. First one is for read. Second one W for write. X for execute. You write read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write. You take make a note, then we'll. Okay. Which number system you are following here? After. So next time, if anyone asks where is the application of it, okay, one example you can give it. Whatever your file permissions are there, they all your file permissions will be handled by what? Octa number system. File permission. Any file I want to give read permission. Okay. Example. Some people will send me a message, sir, that student sheet, placement sheet, I'm not able to edit. I will be giving in which mode to you? Read mode. Read permission I have given. Correct. Example. What the permission I might have given to you? Example here. 100. What permission? You will tell no. Sir, that whatever the sheet you said, it's I'm not able to edit. Why? What permission I have given? 4 permission. Permission 4 I have given. If I give permission 4 means what? Read permission. Okay. Then I will realize, okay, I have given this. I'll set one more here. I'll give you what permission? 6. Suppose I want to do some more operation on that. Okay. For myself, I'll give which permission? Okay. RB, read, write, execute. Okay. All your file permissions are what format? Octa format. Octa number system. Then see what I wanted in your notes. CH mode. Okay. Max to max 3 times 7 you can give. This first time 7 if you give, that is for owner, read, write, execute. Second 7 means group, read, write, execute. Third 7 others, read, write, execute. RWXU, write full form also. Read, write, and execute. Clear? Now, let us done. Okay, give a minute. Done. Why this is needed? Okay, I will tell you the need of this one. In the company, imagine like Qualcomm, one company is there, in that project is there. Yes, project name Alpha One project is there. Okay, in the Raju is one person is there. Yes, in the same company, Qualcomm project Alpha Nitesh is there. Now, why you need this one? I'll give you one real-time example. Okay, there is a one work area. We call it work area. One project I need to create. Project I need to make. You know that clone. You will do it. What you will do? Clone. Means there is one command. If you give that, entire project will come to you. Imagine this will take this one command will take 24 hours to work. Let us imagine 24 hours it will take to get to some extent. Means maybe okay. Now Nitya has started today only. Okay. If Nitya will start now, when he will get the project entire file? By tomorrow, next day. Total 1 day loss. Correct. And I have tomorrow deadline. Now what will you do? You got what I said? Tell me what I said. See, here, Nitya, if you run one command example, there is one project I need to create. If I create, it will take me 24 hours. Raju already have this project with him. Ready? Just one command if I give, that will complete for him.
Ask him,
Give me the permission.
permission, sir. People some permission,
Go.
read right next week.
See what happened. Now you need to tell hey Raju, listen, I have a deadline. Give me the triple shine permission for this your area. Okay, Raju need to do like this. CH mode mining R 777 to this path project Alpha Raju. Maybe project. Suppose some project is there. The moment if you do like this, what will be this path? Anyone can read, write, or execute. If you give this permission, can I run in this path? By default, in any company, keep in mind, you are not, you will only can able to view other people by default. Default is what? View only. Example, if I go to his path, I can see his file. I cannot modify any of his file, or I cannot delete any of his file, or I cannot run anything in his path. Clear? Honor will give what? Right protected. Means we cannot do anything in this. It max to max view only it will give you. Okay, if you get into anyone in company, if you go to anyone's part, it's only which format? View only format. Correct. Now, do you need view format or write and execute format? So what to do now? Ask your person, ask your friend, hey please Raju, for that path, you give me what? Triple shine permission. If you give triple shine permission, what do you mean by that? Then can I, in each path, can I write? Can I execute? Yes. For that reason, we use CH mode permission. Good. In a company, what happens? One person will create main, okay, and some people will do modification. The person who created, he need to give the permission to everyone. That time, your company people will ask you, hey, give me the triple shine permission, is not been given. Okay, imagine then there is one work area. I am the admin for this. I am the head for this. Okay. If I give 777 permission, it means anyone can do, write, read, and on. So what is a change mode? Change mode means changing the permissions. Okay. Even in Windows also it is there. I'll show you in the Windows also. It is in the Linux. Clear? What is CH mode? Clear? And highest permission is what? 777 is highest permission. Okay. Beyond this, there is nothing. 777 given means anything you can do. Rest, it's up to you. 111 is there, right? You get RWX. Which one you want to disable? You Do according to that. Okay. Note down.
Sir, why it's default 755?
755 is
Yeah,
the
why
default.
it's
Huh.
why? What is that mean?
See, 755 means you put all this one. What is this? You are a owner. You are a owner. Owner will have all permission. Yes. So this is justified. Okay. Your group
Yes,
people, maybe like in your team, there are 6 people. For your group, read or execute. Okay. But right, they cannot do anything.
why, sir? Why?
See, first of all, your file you are not supposed to give modify. You are not supposed to give permission to other. Imagine you give me example by default 755 permission is there. It means what? It is a best. Okay. The moment means and no one can edit your file. You only can see in your path I can modify or you only need to modify. Huh? If you give me the permission for everyone, what will happen? Anyone will come and corrupt your files, correct? So it will be 755 default will be there. Okay, 7 means what? Owner. You will have what? Highest permission, correct? You need to have read, write, execute. What about your group members? Huh? Read or execute. Right should not be there at all for them, correct?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Only on when that file need to be accessed by anyone, any particular people, then only you need to give what? 777 permission. Or unagree, don't give. Because what happens? In a company, what happens? Some people may jealous. They will corrupt your file. What will you do? Nothing you can do. See, in a company, this all story won't work. Hey, I have created someone corrupted. Because that will not happen at all. Because what? By default, what permission will be there? If you tell this kind of story, no, I created yesterday, someone I have deleted today. Okay. Your manager will call you, one slap you will do. Whom you are doing all the foolish? Okay. This won't happen at all, correct? We have what permission? 755. Anyone can do the view max to max. They cannot do any right. So you cannot make a fool to your manager and all. Okay. Clear? If you give 777, then only it is possible. Clear? Okay. Anyone have any? You can write 755 or what? Default permission. 755 will be your default permission. Can we move on? See, here you are asking, right, Nitin, what is this change mode or what is this? See, you give LH money LTR. LH money LTR. What is this? This is for owner, this is for group, this is for other. RWH, RWH, RWH. So what is this? 777 permission is there. So this is underscore means file. This is of file type. D means what? Directory type. This directory. D for what? Directory. Okay, RWX is been given. Any RWX means what? Read, write. Okay. Execute. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute. For what? Code. Code have what for permission by now? Highest permission. 777 permission there. Got it? If you want, you can change the permission. Example, what permission you said? 755. I'll give you 755. Why did not change? Need to check why it's not happening. But this is the way your permission will be get changed, modified. Okay. Come to this one. Example, this cat story. Go to properties. Security will be there. What is it here? Correct. Full control. Like a XU. Okay. Triple channel permission. Full control means what? Read, write. If you give the here. Clear? So here also we have the what like here? Full control modify, read and execute. Clear? For your all the permissions will be handled by what? Octadecimal. Sorry, octa format. Octa numbers. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? So I think I have said you all. Let me check any other command I have left. Command. ls I have said, cat I have said. Sudo. What is sudo? Sudo apt install. What is sudo?
Super user do, sir.
Huh?
Super user do.
No, that is Q. That is Q. Q is supervisor. SU means superuser. This is sudo.
Sudo assume root user.
See, there are two things here. One is sudo. What you are telling is Q. Q means superuser. SU superuser. I'm not talking about SU. I'm asking you sudo. See, sudo apt install. You have used it. Okay. Take enter. So here, if via this command, if you want to install anything in an Ubuntu, you use what? A sudo command. See, I'll just tell you now. Ubuntu, I want to install Cheetah. Okay, sudo command. Just see that. What is this? Sudo is used for what? See, I'll use this command for you now. For any installation or anything, you use what? Sudo command. Good. Okay. My concern is not sudo. Sorry, sudo is clear. Sudo you can write. Sudo you use it for any installation. Installation or update. Anything you use what? Sudo command. Example, you can write sudo apt update. It will update your Ubuntu. In Ubuntu, any new version came or any new feature they have given, everything it will update. Sudo command. Here, what is a sudo? Now, next, su. What is su? This is called super user. Now, if you remember that same Raju and Vijay, we will take it. Imagine already he have already everything ready, project ready is there for him. And if I do it, it takes me 24 hours. Normally, what happens? I will ask him, hey, do one thing. You give me your ID and password. If you give me your ID and password, what I can do? From my system, I can log in your this one and I can run whatever I want. So, being a Nitesh, I will behave myself like what? Raju. How I can behave myself like Raju? Via super user. Means what happened? Okay. If you know Raju ID and password, you need to ask from him only. Give me your ID and password. Then we'll do su Raju and it will ask for password. If I give password, now Nitesh, in the Nitesh system, Nitesh will be virtually will be acted as what? Raju. And whatever the Raju can do for his entire file and everything I can do. Okay, it's a change user, super user. SU is for super user. Q is for super user. Super user means change user. If you want to change the user. They are all in the company you will be using. See, imagine like I will be a lead. Okay, I will be lead. 3, 4 freshers are there. Correct. Imagine you will be handling APP, AHP, AHI, IPC like this. You are one by one handling. Okay. Normally, being a lead, what is my job? I need to monitor your work. Correct. You will do it. On top of that, I also need to. Okay. Then as a leader, I will be having. I'll ask you, share me your user ID password. Everyone. So what happens? I can keep monitor whether are you doing right or wrong. Correct. So if you share me your ID password, then what happens? I log in, I go all your one terminal, and then I can check if these people are doing right or wrong. And if you are doing wrong anything, I can come and I can modify in your file only. Okay. Imagine being a lead, what I'll do? I'll tell hey to that. Okay, here. I got to know that there is one error, one text is failing. So I will go to him. If I tell him, it will take me headache. So I'll open his login ID password. I'll change in his file only directly, and I'll ask to that now you run. Or if I give him a changes, then again you will ask Anna which file Anna. Okay. Then if I tell file Anna which lane Anna, correct. So better if I have ID password, immediately I'll open, I'll modify and I'll ask, hey man, run it now. And tell me. So being your normally what happens, your lead will ask your ID password because they will work as your super user. Got it? Two means what? Super user. Then can we move on? So sudo, okay. df minus h. See, df minus h not. I use normally df minus kh. Kh slash mat. What do you mean by this? What it will give you? Storage information. How much is there? How much remaining? How much he consumed everything? Okay. The regular command will be keep using in a company. What? Why? I'll tell you. When you work in a company, do you think for everyone? Okay. When you go and run one any VLSI test cases normally, it takes in GB and TB. Okay. All the test case will run for 200 GB, 300 GB on a test case. Okay. So what happened? Management will give like a 2 TB, imagine. Per user, how much they will give? 2 TB example. Okay. Now imagine 4 TB hard disk they allocated. If they allocate, they will allocate to 2 people. Example, Vivek, example, and Nitesh. Vivek and Nitesh, you both use 4 TB. Correct. Then by default, I need to assume 2 TB is for me and 2 TB for Vivek. By default, correct. Now what happens whenever we will be keep running, sometime my work area will go beyond 2 TB also, 3 TB also. That time, what example Vivek will tell, it will go D and he will check Nitesh and he will put VF minus KH. Okay, imagine 1.4 TB will come. Okay, sorry, 2.4 TB will come. He'll send a mail to me and my manager. See, 2 TB allocated, you are using extra my TB also. How he will get to know? DF minus KH. DF minus KH will tell you how much memory you are using. Your memory usage. If I point to Nitesh, it will tell you Nitesh how much he has used. If I point at Vivek, it will tell Vivek how much I used. If I not point here, then totally how much is it that it will tell. These are all everyday usage command we use it because what happened? Don't expect like 2 TB only they will give. No, they will give 10 TB and they will ask 5 people to share it. Clear? That time, what happened? If any user is using beyond that, this is how you will be checking who is using how much. Then you can tell to them, please reduce your usage or remove some unwanted. You also wanted to run. Clear? They are all everyday command I we use to use it. Okay. Next. cat done, ls done, df minus h done, sudo also I have explained. Let me check if any other comments I have left. ls cd pwd mkdir rmdir. RMDM means remove directory. Instead of what you use RM minus RF. Only one command you remember. Either RM minus RF, you can remove the directory also. RM minus RF, or specifically if you want RMDIR is also there. That will delete what? Directory only. RM minus RF will delete what? Folder also, file also. This is what? Only directory. Keep MB RM touch, see touch I not use much. Cat, let's view the content of one page at a time, allowing backward navigation. Okay. grep we have checked. Nano or Vim, instead of that GVim I am teaching you first now. Okay, Nano and Vim we don't need GVim. Okay, sudo PH means any running running process are there. Kill is also one you'll use it. See, suppose one text you have launched. One text page you have, one anything is running. If you tell kill, it will kill that process. Okay. df minus kh I have said to you. Ping and all you don't need it. These are all I have used it, but you don't need at all. Chmod. Okay. Change owner. No. Who am I? See what happened? Who am I? Okay. Who am I? Here I got a here root. In the company, what happened? Your lead will be sometimes he will be using as the login ID, sometimes her login ID and all. And if you forget, whole login ID I have opened, and I forgot whose work area, then what I'll give? Who am I? Then I'll get a Sudarshan. Oh, then I'll get to know that this is the Sudarshan work area. Who am I? You can write who am I also. Clear? And one more echo. Who am I? Then who am I? Who am I means who you are. Then echo. What is echo? What is a print? Printing on anything on a screen. Echo, if you give, echo is equivalent to print. In C language, what you tell? Print. Then if you go to the Verilog language, what you tell? $display. If you come to the Perl, what you tell? Print. Correct. Example $A, something like this. If you come to the Python, what you tell? Print. Okay, print, no open bracket, no close bracket. Directly if you write, that is it. If you come to the shell or that is what Linux, you need to tell what? Echo. Echo is equivalent to what? Print. Not on echo. Then see, that completes entire Linux, whatever I know. Almost all the command I have set to you. See, now you decide tomorrow what to do. Like a GVM, you have a tool and digital. Any one topic will start from tomorrow. Either GVM or digital. Okay. Because see, for any interview, first topic will be what? Digital only. Without a digital, okay. Now you can tell like some people, okay, sir, I have read in digital in engineering. See, I know you people have read. whatever the digital you have read, if I give you any problem, you'll take 1 or 2 minutes to solve. Here, we'll not be teaching that how to solve in 1 or 2 minutes. Here, the same problem in 5 seconds, how to solve. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Only shortcuts way you will be learning. You will be learning complete digital. But even if you are a topper of a digital, okay, you listen my digital, then you'll get to know. Okay. You'll find lot of shortcuts here, totally. Because here in a company and all, no subject to type, right? You know, ultimately I need what? Final output. Okay. We won't give you solve and write essay writing and all, correct? So in 1 or 2 seconds or 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you need to take mark and you need to move on. Final result only will be looking for. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me know if anyone have any doubt. Okay. So that completes your entire Linux topic.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Emma, tell me.
Sir, could you tell about find and replace command?
No, I didn't get.
Find and replace.
Said. See, said, you write said. H, cat, dog, and file name. Example, cat. So the find and replace command. Yeah. Set command is it. Any other doubt? Okay, then. No doubt.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. What should we want to update the dairy notes, sir, in video portal today's?
No, I didn't get what you said.
Sir, what should I want to update the dairy note in today's video portal? Dairy note, sir.
Your diary means whatever I'll be teaching, right? That only you need to keep adding there.
Okay. Sir, due to health issue, I just I joined the classes, but I didn't update it, sir. Can you help me, sir?
Okay, I didn't get properly. See, if you want notes, I'll give you this note. I have put the dates. You can use this one
Okay,
also.
sir.
Okay, see, wait for a
Okay, sir.
minute. I'm sending on the chat only. You will download if you want.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
These are okay. I have sent on the chat. You can download. Okay, in diary, you can use that notes. See, make sure you write the notes properly. For the Karnataka University, then according to the Karnataka University, there is called ETU University, Visvesvaraya Technical University. In the final 8 sem, they 6 months they are not supposed to come to the college only. They are supposed to go and do the internship outside. Like all people are coming for doing internship. They need to in their portal, university portal, they need to write every day what topic they have learned. Okay. So because in the university they might have said, okay, we are doing internship and they may not be doing internship. Okay. So in order to avoid it, sound you can. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I got it.
Diary notes. There is something called diary. So make sure you people need to register. Okay. Okay, then we'll stop it for the day. We'll continue tomorrow.